Hello there, boxing fans around the world. Thank you for joining me once again here on Talk and Fight for another episode of Boxing News today. And we're going to start off, as I have for the past couple of days, talking about the big event taking place in Tampa this weekend called Creator Clash. It's the second one. The first one was hugely successful, raised a lot of money for various charities, and they're doing the same thing again, twice the size, quite frankly. And it's today we're going to feature a couple of young women who've decided to take up boxing in a very real manner, entering the ring ready to clobber each other, are Michelle Khare and Andrea Botez. Miss Botez is actually a Canadian from Vancouver, and formerly in her younger days was a chess player. But her and Khare are mega YouTube influencers. With let's see, Michelle has 3.6 million subscribers. Wow. She's a former U.S. Road cycling champ, by the way, so quite an athlete. And Miss Botez, for her part, Andrea has 1.27 million YouTube subscribers. And she's a former chess player, but more importantly, she's a former chess boxer. Now, I, like you, said to myself, what the heck is chess boxing? So I had to Google it. And for your information, I'll let you know what I found out. Chess boxing is a hybrid sport that combines two traditional disciplines, chess and boxing. Two combatants play alternating rounds of blitz chess and boxing until one wins by checkmate or knockout. It is also possible to win by time penalty, as in normal chess, and by boxing decision if there's a draw in the chess round. Typically, events are held in a standard boxing ring using standard amateur boxing equipment and rules. The chess round is also played in the ring with the table, board, and seating being moved in and out of the ring for each round. The governing bodies of chess boxing are the World Chess Boxing Association, that would be the WCA, and the World Chess Boxing Organization. I guess there are two competing bodies, go figure. Chess boxing was invented by French comic book artist Enki Bilal and adapted by a Dutch performance artist P. Rookbeen as an art performance and has subsequently grown into a competitive sport. Chess boxing is particularly popular in the United Kingdom, India, Finland, and Russia. Yowzer. If you want, oh, by the way, let's have a quick read here. The concept of chess boxing was first coined in the 1979 kung fu film Mystery of Chess Boxing, where it referred to the Chinese variant of chess in homage to the film of the same name. The band Wu-Tang Clan, wow, brought chess boxing into popular consciousness for the first time in 1993 when they released the song The Mystery of Chess Boxing. That's amazing. What a story. Anyway, so we have Andrea Botez, who's a chess boxer, but now I would say has dropped the chess portion of it and is now going full on into boxing. And we'll tackle Michelle Khare, quite an athlete. Okay, let's have a quick read here and see what is being said. Chess personality and Twitch streamer Andrea Botez will touch gloves with YouTube star and challenge accepted creator Michelle Khare as Creator Clash 2. Wow, it's the fourth female matchup on this particular card. I've already featured one of the all-women matchups. I guess we have two more to go. This marks Andrea Botez's second ever boxing match, with her debut taking place at Ludwig's Mogul Chess Boxing Championship last year, which he notably lost to chess champ Dina Belenkaya. Wow. Says Botez, my first introduction to boxing happened through mere accident when I signed up for a chess boxing championship. Even though I only had 6 weeks to train for that fight, during that time, I felt a new type of discipline and focus that I hadn't experienced since I quit competitive chess. Training for Creator Clash 2 has been one of the most difficult things I've ever done, but I know my opponent, Michelle Khare, is working just as hard, and it's an honor to fight her. Khare has also chimed in on her upcoming Creator Clash match as well. She says, I'm so grateful to Anissa, Ian, and Creator Clash for cultivating such a special space for creators to come together to raise money for a good cause, while also providing an opportunity for us to challenge ourselves to new heights mentally and physically. I'm stoked to be in the ring with Andrea Botez as one of the 4 female fights featured this year. Wow. Looking forward to that indeed. It is going to be a great night. And I'm so happy to report that our own Jay Velez from Talk and Fight will be ringside for that event, streaming, hopefully, live. Moving along to other women who are fighting each other. I see that looks like Claressa Shields, 13-0, by the way, the undisputed female middleweight champ, will defend her title against the 40-year-old WBC female heavyweight champ, Hanna Gabriels, who's 21-2-1, by the way, 12 knockouts. That'll be featured on DAZN June 3rd at Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan. And the bout will be a rematch of the June 2018 match in which Gabriels knocked down Shields in the first round before Claressa ultimately won via unanimous decision. In the optics of middleweight versus heavyweight, and which might look strange, in the women's division, the WBC designates 168 pounds and up as heavyweight. Therefore, Gabriels is only moving down one division. Plus, she weighed 150 2 fights ago, so weight shouldn't be an issue. So let's look forward to Claressa Shields getting back in the ring. Should be a good match. Over to England, where we see a match shaping up between heavyweights Joe Joyce and Zhilei Zhang. Zhang says Joyce will be undone by perfect knockout punch in their heavyweight clash. Let's read further here. Zhilei Zhang is planning a perfectly timed knockout punch to shatter Joe Joyce's fearsome reputation, as he wants to avoid more scoring controversy this weekend. The Chinese heavyweight reacted with disbelief after losing an IBF title final eliminator against Filip Petrovic by unanimous decision in August. But Big Bang Zhang can propel himself back into world title contention with an upset win over Joe Joyce in London this Saturday night. And I'm sure we'll be talking about that on the Friday night panel. Joyce has earned his status as the WBO mandatory challenger for the WBO belt held by unified champion Alexander Usyk with 15 wins, featuring 14 knockouts. But Zhang is far from intimidated by the British contender. To be the best, you have to be the best, said Zhang. This is part of the dream to become world champion. I've never run from a challenge when an opportunity presents itself. Referring to Joyce's renowned durability, Zhang added, I don't believe that a fighter's chin can be tough enough to handle a perfectly timed punch. And he shrugged off any lingering concerns about harsh scorecards in Joyce's home country, despite the hotly disputed loss to Hrgovic on the undercard of Usyk's rematch win over Anthony Joshua. I don't worry about that. I talk with my fists, he said. It makes no sense to worry about that. It's my job to convince the judges of a victory. So, there we go. Yes, we look for. Oh, interesting. Zhang said about the fight. He also said, let's conclude this. Ahead of Saturday night's fight against Zhang, Joyce described his opponent as risky, but hopes he can overcome the test and a win will lead to a heavyweight title fight against Usyk or Tyson Fury this year. Good luck to Joyce on that one. It's a risky fight, but it's exciting, Joyce told Sky Sports. He's a big fella, but I'm a big fella. 2 big fellows are going to collide, and it's going to be a great fight. I could have waited around and had an easier fight, but I thought, why not have a test and stay ready? He's a top fighter, and this leads me on nicely to Usyk or Fury, which is what I'm hoping for. A big summer fight, potentially. Yes, potentially. Well, there you have it, sports fans. Thanks for joining me here on Talk and Fight. Appreciate it very much. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you later on at 4 p.m. when I join Mike Orr and Cedric Ben for their show, Knuckle Up.